Mitochondria and chloroplasts produce ATP to provide energy for cellular functions within cells. To better understand this, let's look at a picture from when I was young. No, younger than that. Nope, still younger than that. Okay, perfect. Let's rewind a bit prior to the zygote being formed, to when the egg is fertilized by the male gamete, also known as the sperm. During fertilization, the head of the sperm enters the egg. However, the flagella, or the tail of the sperm, is excluded. The mitochondria of the sperm is located in the tail, the part that was excluded. However, the mitochondria is still included in the zygote from the egg. So what does this mean for baby me? Well, it means that I inherited only my mother's mitochondrial DNA. And this actually isn't just true for me. This is true for everyone. Most people are under the assumption that the inherited maternal versus fraternal DNA is about 50-50. And while this is somewhat true, it's technically a little skewed because you only inherit mitochondrial DNA from your mother, meaning that you technically inherit a little bit more DNA from your mom than your dad. In addition to this, since mitochondrial DNA is a female passed down trait, you have the same mitochondrial DNA as your grandmother on your maternal side, as well as your great-grandmother on your maternal side, and so on. So what exactly is the mitochondria? Well, everybody knows it as the powerhouse of the cell, and while this is somewhat true, it's not exactly the best definition. So, what is it? The mitochondria is simply known as the powerhouse of the cell because it powers the cell using cellular respiration to generate ATP, or energy from oxygen, and food like glucose. ATP is used for many cellular and bodily functions, such as active transport, nerve impulses, and more. So how did the mitochondria come to be? Well, in 1967, an American biologist named Lynn Margulis proposed a hypothesis in an article she wrote, the endosymbiotic theory. She said that the mitochondria, as well as chloroplasts, started as a relationship between free-living prokaryotes. A large cell that was really good at endocytosis swallowed a little cell that was great with cell respiration, creating a super beneficial symbiotic relationship between the two. Her lines of evidence were that mitochondria and chloroplasts have double membranes, they reproduce with a method similar to binary fission, and they have their own DNA that is circular, meaning that it resembles bacterial DNA. It turns out that the symbiosis benefited the cell so greatly that it survived and reproduced more than its neighbors, and eventually allowing us to have happy, functioning cells, which is what we have today. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you learned something.